Hello, hello, hello. I am live. I am on with my family. I'm sorry that I'm a little bit late, but it was great. I had a meeting. It was a wonderful meeting, very productive meeting. And so I knew that it was going to be well worth my time to take that meeting. And so I had to reschedule you guys, but thank you for understanding. So today, I'm back with another episode of Let's Talk Church. Hello to my Instagram family. I see you. I see you, Kim. All right. I see you on. Let me go ahead and say hello. Like I said, I'm on Facebook. I am on YouTube. So excited to have you guys connecting with me. Make sure that you like the page you're watching me from, that you, of course, like the video, and that you are subscribed. And of course, I'm excited. You know, I like to kick off with my theme music. So let's get started with that. Absolutely. That lets you know that I'm officially on. All right. So here we go. That my computer is acting a little crazy is that I've got some new equipment that I need to be using. So maybe today I'll get a chance to set that all up and get started. But in the meantime, I am still here just using my regular laptop. So thank you for your patience teaching. Let's Talk Church. We're talking about, of course, building ministry teams. So we had a really good session on Monday. Thank you guys for the feedback. Thank you for the book sales. Yes, you guys have been keeping your girl on the ones. Yeah, I'm excited about that. You've been buying my Wow book, Wow Your Guest, which teaches outstanding and winning hospitality strategies to change the culture of your church. So thank you to everybody that ordered that. And then, of course, quite a few of you also bought my Facebook book. Yes, the ultimate Facebook manual for churches. It teaches churches not only how to go live in excellence on Facebook, but it teaches churches how to use the different systems and products that Facebook offers so that they can operate their ministries in excellence. And then my wristbands, yep, my social distancing wristbands. Thank you guys for all that have ordered these for your churches. So excited about that. The red one says, I am social distancing. 6 feet, please. That's the one I wear when I'm out and about at events and churches. Then the yellow one says elbows only. That means that I'm comfortable with you elbowing me. And then the green ones say hugs allowed, right? That means I'm ready for you to totally embrace me. So order these wristbands. Of course, they come in groups of 10. I've got them by the 100. So if your ministry needs a large order, last week we sent out 150 to a church. So super excited about that. So again, I got some right here so you can see these are 100. I've got them in all the different colors. So you can email me at bookings at the Ware agency to order your wristbands. So let's get started, you guys. Again, thank you. Who is on with me? Talk to me, talk to me, talk to me. Yep, come in the comments and let me know. I see Chicago Girl is on YouTube as well as Instagram. YouTube is so important, you guys, because I'm trying to get my watch hours up. So thank you for watching me over on YouTube. Yes. So let me know who's on, say hello, or let me know where you are checking me out from so that we can just get to know each other a little bit. Thank you so much. All right. I see you guys. Yep. Over here at your service. Consulting. Hey there. I think I know who that is. Glad to see you on. J. Bradford Johnson. Thank you for hanging out with me. And again, for those of you that may be watching on the replay, thank you as well. Leave comments or questions because I come back and I respond to those as well. I see you, Robert Sanders. Glad to have you on. Claudette Anderson Harris is on. Good stuff. Hey there, Barbara Little. I see you. She's on from West Virginia. All right. Good stuff. I appreciate you guys. So I've been teaching a course from this book, The Power of a Positive Team. This is a great book. It has truly been a blessing. I have gone through it before with another ministry, so I thought that I would share from it and the revelations that I have gotten as a result of reading this book. So today's session is, of course, for Let's Talk Church, why you want to build a team of rookies. Oh, you guys, got my wand. I'm so excited, but I had to tell y'all, I got my ring back. I am so excited. Let me see. I guess I'll put it over here on this hand because Kim will tell me, girl, you're wearing it on the wrong hand. But this is my ring, my most favorite ring, and I damaged it. So I had to take it to the jeweler and have it fixed. And so I took it in March 13th and I just got it back. And really, it took that long because the jeweler made a mistake. But the jeweler, David Yerman, I really appreciate their honesty with the mistake. They really forgot to send it in. And so when I took it to them, they had to send it off to the jeweler to fix it. And they forgot. And so it was in their drawer or whatever, I guess, for 2 or 3 weeks until I reached back out to them. And so they told me that it would cost one amount to get it fixed. Then once they called me a couple of weeks after the jeweler had it, they increased that amount by another $300. And so I said to them that I think it's only fair that you only charge me the initial amount you quoted me because there was a lapse, in your customer service. So long story short, the regional manager called me, thanked me for my business. I'm a Yerman girl, and said they were fine with me not paying to have the ring serviced. I'm telling you, God is good. So I got it back. It looks like new. I hope you guys can see it. I just feel so girly when I wear it. I love it, love it, love it. I'm a jewelry person if you haven't figured that out. So anyway, I won't be wearing it as much because that was one of the issues that the jeweler said. I was wearing this ring like it was an everyday ring. Well, I like my jewelry. Well, I won't be doing that. So now I'm going to follow the instructions of the manufacturer. Look, now that's a whole sermon in and of itself. So I won't be wearing it every day, like to the grocery store and all that stuff. So anyway, just wanted to share my little good news there about getting my favorite ring back. Hello there, Juanita. She is coming in from the Bahamas. I love the visiting the Bahamas. Thank you for tuning in as well. So let's get started. Today is Think Like Rookies. Why you want to build a team of rookies. When I read this, it just blessed me tremendously. And as I said, God gave me so many revelations as I was reading this part in the book. And so one of the things that you have to think about that comes when you're working with rookies, rookies are typically inexperienced. Okay? Rookies are typically inexperienced. However, rookies come with a lot of excitement. They come with a lot of passion, and they come with a positive attitude. Typically, when you are a rookie, you are excited about the opportunity that is in front of you. So even though you may have years of experience, anytime you are joining something or you're a part of something, you want to have the rookie mindset. Rookies are typically open. They're open to learn. They're open to grow. And they are open to change. Now, rookies typically aren't tainted by rejection. Listen, a lot of what we experience in ministry with leaders is past hurts that stem from rejection, because they process no's as rejection. They process choosing someone over them as rejection. They even bring experiences from their home where they've been rejected onto teams. If you don't pick me or if you don't invite me to go to lunch, that's what used to happen, with my mom. She would take the other sibling and wouldn't take me. And so now they feel rejected instead of just saying, no, I just wanted to go with them today versus you. Didn't have anything to do with, it's nothing personal, right? Rookies typically don't take things personal. So they're not tainted by rejection. They don't, and I just was saying this, they don't embrace negative assumptions. As a rookie, when you first get started and you're sitting there and they're saying, you need to do XYZ, they're not sitting there saying, well, why do they want me to do that? They want me to be embarrassed. They want me to go and, do this running exercise in front of, my peers. They want me to be embarrassed. No, rookies don't typically come with negative assumptions. In ministry, if you're asked to pray in front of everybody, we just want you to pray. We're not saying that we think that you're not good at praying, or if you feel like because you can't quote 50 scriptures back to back that you're not worthy of praying. No, we're just asking you to pray. So rookies don't let the enemy convince them of why you're asking them to do something. All right. Rookies bring idealism, they bring optimism, and they bring passion to their work. They don't focus on what everyone else is saying is impossible. They are focused on, let's get it done. Everybody type in the comment section, let's get it done. That's why you want a team of rookies. All right. So I took my research even further, and I said, let me do some research about how mini camps work. See, one of the strategies that I recommend that ministries do is a formal onboarding for people that are joining ministry teams. Instead of saying, okay, we're going to have a ministry fair and we're going to put tables out and we want all the ministry leaders to decorate the tables with pretty stuff and invite ministries, we're going to take that to the next step, the next level. And that is that we're going to have a formal onboarding process. So before you can set up a table, you need to explain to me what your formal onboarding process is. And so in my example, I am going to use mini camps. All right. That's what I recommend ministry teams do, are mini camps. Obviously, you cannot welcome somebody new to your ministry team and, give them a big, thick binder and say, read this, and then let's get started. Nope. But you can do a mini camp as a part of your onboarding experience. That's part of let's get it done. So just like in football, you want to make sure that your mini camp gives you the ability to evaluate in the biggest and smallest ways the gifts of those that are joining your ministry team. See, a lot of us have some gifts that are just sitting dormant because no one has identified them. Now, I have the gift of gab. I love teaching. So I know that speaking and teaching is a gift of mine. But there are others that you may work with that have those same gifts, but they're too shy to allow them to blossom. And so you need to, from a ministry standpoint, as you're putting together your mini camp, think about ways that you can help evaluate those on your team from their biggest to their smallest strengths. What is that process? What does it look like? All right. Also, how do they function from a mental standpoint? May was Mental Health Awareness Month. Mental health issues are real, even in the church. I know we have the Holy Spirit. I know we have faith. I know we have oil. I know we have the laying on of hands, but some people have real mental health issues that have to be dealt with drugs. Let me let y'all think about that. That's right. So you don't want to figure out that somebody has a mental health issue and what you're doing is triggering it in the middle of an event. in the middle of a production, in the middle of worship service. No, you want to get to know each person's heart. When you take the time to learn each person's heart, then things like that can come forward. Now, I'm not making light of being aware of someone's mental health, but there are people that just from their actions, it causes us to question their mental health. And so you can ask them a question and tell by their response if they're going left, if they're going right. Okay? So you want to make sure that in this mini camp that you have strategies in place that allows those things to be seen, all right, or to be identified that there may be some concern there. I'm not suggesting that you do things that put people on the spot or that you embarrass them. That's not what I'm saying at all. What I'm saying is you want to do things that causes them to feel comfortable with you to be able to share. Well, I have a dream to do X, Y, and Z, but because of this, I'm not able to walk it out. So you'll get to see and determine if this is something mental health related, right? Or are they, dealing with past hurts and offenses? All right. So keep that in mind. I love this, that as a mini camp is planned for athletes, they invite people that have appearance of need to make the team win. But they know that some people have no chance at all in making the team. So what that means is that there are people that will be a part of your ministry team. They're on the wrong team. They have no sense of what is necessary, right, to make your team better. For instance, if you lead the ushers, and a lot of people like to just by default tell leaders or volunteers, go be an usher. Well, no. If they don't have the gift of hospitality, if they don't have patience, if they don't have the gift of discernment, they don't need to be an usher. They're not going to make this team. Y'all type the word no. We can say the word no in church. Oh my goodness gracious. Yeah, y'all type it. Type the word no. We can say no in church. It is okay to tell people this may not be a good fit for you. We have to stop tolerating people's emotions and their likes. I like what the ushers do. This is ministry. Someone's sanity, someone's wholeness, someone's healing could be at our fingertips. And because you're mean, because you come from a negative viewpoint, you could potentially just ruin any chance of deliverance for them on that day. Let me keep going. So it is okay to say no to people. So at this mini camp, they tell people, not all of you are going to make it. They tell the athletes trying out, not all of you are going to make it. And so, I'm sorry, y'all. As a result, get ready. Your mind has to be in the game in order for you to even be considered to be a part of our winning team. So it says that once the potential athletes come on site, and in our case, once you're planning this mini camp, There should be a component that has classroom work before they see the field. My God, my God. How many times do you put those volunteers through trainings and exercises and classroom work before you put them on post? I tell you, look, I had to get the wand out. I am helping you all on today. How many times do you put them through trainings, classroom sessions, exercises? How many meetings do they have to attend so that you can make sure they're reliable? How many times do they have to be in service so that you can make sure they get the heart of the ministry, that they learn the voice of the ministry, that they're able to identify who key leaders are before you put them on post? How many times? How many times? Y'all tell me in the comments. How many times? I know with new members, typically there's, 4 to 6 classes that people have to go through, but I'm talking about ministry teams, like for ushers and greeters and parking lot, or do you just say, get in here and, you'll learn as you go? See, we set people up for failure when we do that. Yeah. Yep. We just put them in position and let them go. Type hashtag failure. Yeah. Hashtag failure. That's what we're doing when we do not require a certain amount of time before people can actually be in position to serve. In the mini camp, it gives them the opportunity to learn not only people and personalities, excuse me, it gives them a chance to learn the lay of land. People have to understand that when you serve in ministry teams, this isn't Girl Scouts. Excuse me. It's not Boy Scouts. It's not the local junior league. This is ministry. So there may be instances where you have to pray with someone. You have to encourage someone. You have to speak life to someone. And we need to make sure that you're prepared to do that. I just did an altar workers training the other day, and I'm seasoned. I'm mature in Christ. I'm an ordained elder, but I still took an altar workers training. All right. So you've got to make sure that those that are on the team are well prepared. So mini camp, this is your onboarding process. It gives them the opportunity to learn those things, and it gives your leaders a chance to see how they adapt. All right. So here's some words of encouragement as you're preparing your teams for mini camps. All right. Hey, Lady Shantae, glad to see you on. Don't take your athleticism for granted. That's what they tell athletes. So in the church, I would say, here's my revelation, don't take your spiritual knowledge for granted. Oh, I know there's 66 books of the Bible. I know that there's over 2,500 scriptures on finances. Oh, I know the 23rd Psalm by heart. Oh, I know this. Oh, I know that. Don't take that for granted. Just because you have that knowledge doesn't mean that you're the right fit, because these are heart assignments and then they're head assignments. So heart first and then head. So just like in mini camps for athletes, don't take your athleticism for granted. In ministry, don't take what's in your head for granted. Take what's in your heart. That's what you want to focus on. All right. You have to make sure that people are connected for the right reasons. See, when your heart's in something, you're flexible. You're like, I just want to serve. I just want to be used. However you need me, that's what I want to do. And that's how you want people to respond. And if you mature people, develop them, right? Help them with their maturity, they will have that mindset and can be a blessing to more than just where they think that they'd be a good fit to shine. That's a whole nother teaching. All right. And then number 2, this is my final point. It never hurts for you to require them to do extra. It says that in these mini camps, they want you to do extra. If you are supposed to be out there practicing from 8 a.m. to 12 noon, then they want you to practice till, 3 o'clock and 4 o'clock some days. Go over and above. It's the same thing with our mini camps. You should give them opportunities to go over and above, meaning give them a book, The Power of a Positive Team. Read this book together with your teams or whatever book that you're using. Of course, my book, I teach 9 ministry teams how to be hospitable, not just the hospitality team, but 9 ministry teams. Go through this book together. That's how you give them the opportunity to go over and above. Sometimes people don't go over and above because they haven't been exposed. They don't know how to go over and above, right? Not in ministry. All they know is you just show up and serve. You just show up and do what you've been asked to do. Nope. Give them exposure, right? Exposure opens up their entire world. Once a person is exposed, you can't take it back from them. All right. So think about that. You want to make sure that you help them. And so you expose them. Everybody type exposure, exposure. Yes. Even down to, before they start serving, be here on Sunday. Of course, I know a lot of us are virtual, but if you're doing things virtually, show up and shadow me. That's how you get exposed to what's going to be your assignment. A lot of people say, oh, just, throw them out there. No, don't throw them in there. Don't do that. We want people to win, and we want people to want to stay. All right. Is really, really important. All right. So think about that. Why you want to build a team of rookies. It's so important. A rookie mindset. I've had pastors say to me, Elder Ware, will you help me train XYZ? And they'll say, people have their comments because XYZ doesn't have, this part of their background. They don't have this type of experience. He said, but they're fresh. Well, what they're saying is they have a rookie mindset. They're open. They want to grow. They're not afraid of failing. They understand that failure is not the opposite of success. Failure is a part of success. Failure tells you what's working. Failure tells you what you need to change, right? Failure is a good thing. It's all about how you interpret it and process it. All right. So think about that. Any comments, any questions? Feel free to put them in the comment section. Yep. Any comments, any questions? When my pastor asked me to be over the re-entry team, I didn't have any experience about re-entry. Of course, the pandemic was new to all of us, but I knew that the CDC had guidelines out there. Well, my pastor knew because I was open. I have a rookie mindset that he wouldn't have to talk me through what to do. He knew that I'd be willing to go and do the extra work to kind of figure this thing out. All right. So what is it that you have a rookie mindset for? Think about that. A lot of us are intimidated about joining other ministries because the people that are there, they've got such great experience. They've already been doing this and they're really good at it. But when they understand that in order to grow, you've got to continue to build, they will welcome you. Now, in order to keep you, they need a mini camp so that there's a process in place so that you can be groomed and you can grow. All right. So thank you guys. I hope you enjoyed this. Did you guys enjoy this today? Give me a yes in the comment section if you enjoyed this. I'm really enjoying this book. I'm going to continue to share more from it. The Power of a Positive Team by John Gordon. I went through this book as a part of a ministry that I was consulting with, and it really blessed me. So I kept it and said I wanted to make sure that I used it as I continue to do some of my teachings and my training. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me on today. Good. I see you guys said you enjoyed it. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. All righty. Well, I will be back on Friday. Looking forward again to coming back. The Power of a Positive Team. Also going to be putting up another little additional video. So make sure you're subscribed to my YouTube channel. It's at Robin M. Ware. And then, of course, you can stay connected to me through my email list. You should hopefully already be on my email list. But if you aren't, it's really simple to join my email list. All you have to do is text my last name, WARE, to the number 22828. There we go. Let's see again. You know, my trackpad is acting crazy, acting a little special. So there we go. It should pop up in just a second so that you know how to connect with me. Go to my website, of course, to get my books, to book me. Thank you. As a matter of fact, I got a booking this week. Super excited about that. I'm glad that with the quarantine, lifting and cities are opening up, that churches are back and bringing, worship service back inside the four walls of church as well as online. And so part of that is getting their leaders ready. And so I've been getting some invitations to come in and do my radical hospitality training. So I'm super excited about that. So if you want information about that, it's all on my website. So go to thewareagency.com. Thank you guys, and God bless you. Again, truly appreciate you all hanging out with me. So I'll see you guys on Friday. All right. God bless you. Bye-bye.